Hello, we're in Bishop's Castle and we found a lovely cafe called Kirby's Cafe. So Chris is going to have a bite to eat. I'm going to have an Americano. So say hello, Chris.
Good morning. Good morning.
We've come here and it's really a cute little place. You wouldn't want to drive your motorhome here because are the steep and narrow, very steep and narrow roads, but really, really pretty. We decided to come on a Saturday because we thought more shops would be open. Surprisingly, a lot of the shops only open Monday through Friday, so we'll see what we can find. We are here at Clun Castle. So we've driven to Clun. I do have to tell you that it is not very well maintained. So we just passed someone that said that we would really struggle to get up the hill. So we are not going to attempt to get up that hill because it is the path is really steep and treacherous. So we're not going to try that. But just to give you a little view, I'm sitting on a bench and it's so quiet and peaceful and lovely. And then there's quite a steep drop to the little farm below. So really gorgeous. Enjoying it despite the steepness of it all. Today we've come out to the Wroxeter Roman city. It's an English heritage site.
Yeah, it's just outside Shrewsbury.
Just outside Shrewsbury, in case you can't hear him behind me.
Yeah.
And they have recreated a a Roman villa back there. So we're going to go have a look. We're going to start at the cafe though. So we'll start at the cafe. Someone's over there throwing rings and trying to hit things. So we'll see you in a minute.
Well, this is Wroxeter, Roman town, well, Roman city actually. This wall over here, which is amazing actually, it's called the Work, and it's the entrance to the Roman baths here. And this whole block that you can see is just like 1/48 of its original size, so it was huge, you know. And it's been stood here now for just about 2,000 years, these bricks there. This bit here, which Dion's showing you now, that was the changing room where the Romans would come in here and get changed. And then they'd head down here. She's going to follow me. To this first area, which was called the warm room. And that's where the heaters were under those tiles. Obviously the wall would be up, the floor would be a bit higher up. Beyond that is what they called the hot room, which is obviously a lot hotter water than this was. And where that person is over there, you can just see, is the furnace which made all this really hot water. And it's amazing how much of this is still around. It's incredible.
Hello. Whew, we're just having a rest.
Yes, after walking around Wroxeter city.
Oh, it's amazing. It really is amazing. Another great find by me.
We don't put a lot of video footage of these places we go to because it should be a taster. So people see it and go, oh, I've never been there. That looks good. We'll go.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
If you spend 20 minutes sort of like filming everything, you've kind of like ruined it for everybody.
Yeah, you have to be here to see the whole site. Yeah. It's really nice. And the Roman villa, although of course it's a reenactment, is that the right word?
What, you mean the house?
Yeah.
It's the only part of the house on the other side of the road is a recreation.
Recreation,
the
that's the word.
Is all
yeah.
genuine.
Yeah. So that one is a recreation, but it still gives you a good idea of what things were like and how they built things. And, you know, it was really interesting. I'm really glad we came. And they have loads of benches. So if you're like us and you need to stop a lot, it's great. And they don't have a cafe, but they do have a little area where you can buy coffee and a few snacks and tea and some soft drinks.
Stop waffling, woman.
Okay, I'll stop waffling now.
Did a bit of shopping.
Yes,
She'll waffle all day long.
I will. So we're off to Sainsbury's in Shrewsbury because we're very close to Shrewsbury at the moment. So we're going to head out and just get a few supplies that we need.
Still waffling?
I'm still waffling.
Okay.
All right.
All right then.
See you later. Hello.
Hello.
Would you like to say where we are?
We're at the top of the Clun Hills. We've just done a selfie with the view in front of us is just spectacular. I mean, you must be able to see several counties from here.
Yes, and it is actually a little bit hazy. I'll turn the camera around and show you guys.
Yeah, it is a bit hazy. Yeah, do a quick 360 what we're looking at. Bit of a pan. Rising in. It's got a plunging view.
There's so much glare on my camera, I can't see what I'm filming. Sorry.
I wonder if those are the Malverns all the way over there. I bet they are, you know.
I bet they are the Malverns.
Yeah.
So we decided to have a little drive out today and come to Clee Hill.
Yep.
So we're just outside Clee Hill, the little village of Clee Hill. And it is pretty spectacular and just nice to sit here in the peace and quiet. Quite a few people here having picnics. Somebody's bought fish and chips.
I know, I wish I knew where it was.
I know, we can't figure out where it smells really, really, really good. So yeah, we might head on to another little village after this and just have a look. but it's so peaceful, and it's really nice, and we are thoroughly enjoying ourselves today. Yeah, it is warm today. It was supposed to be bright sunshine, and I think either today or tomorrow the hottest day, but so far with the cloud cover, it's keeping us a bit cool, especially because we're not walking around, we're just sitting on a bench. So
we're very lazy when it comes to walking around.
Yeah,
we haven't got that luxury, I'm afraid. We neither of us very good at walking.
So, but we do like to be in nature, so it sure is lovely. While we're sitting here relaxing, I just thought I would say someone did ask how we met, because of course I'm American and Chris is British, and in November we will celebrate our 35th anniversary. I know. It's just where have all the years gone, and they just go quicker and quicker. So
actually, me and a friend of mine, Ian, we went on a coach trip, a holiday, starting in New York and going all the way down the East Coast and ending up in Florida. And we stopped off at a place in Orlando, and Ian donned on a Florida State University t-shirt, and we went to a local bar.
Very touristy bar at the time.
It was, yeah. We got picked up by this American woman. You know, apparently she used to go to Florida State University, so she saw the t-shirt and came over and started chatting, and that's how it happened, really.
Yeah, that's how we met. And what was interesting too is that
she obviously found me the more attractive and sexiest
of course I
of the
did.
two.
Yes,
sorry,
of
Ian.
course I did. Yeah, yeah. Ian had a lucky escape.
You said it, not me.
But we were supposed to go out. A friend of mine at work, I lived in Orlando, and a friend of mine at work was having his last day at work. So we were trying to find a place to go, and picked one of the most touristy spots where most of us did not want to go. I can't even remember what the name of the place was.
Was it Nickel night at...
It was Nickel Beer Night.
Yeah.
And you would buy a cup for $1, and then between there were 2 hours that you could refill the cup for 5 cents, for a nickel, for 5 cents. So that's where he wanted to go, and none of us that are local wanted to go there, because again, that's where a lot of the tourists went. But we decided to go, or he decided to go, so we all went along with it, since it was his leaving due.
To stop her babbling, what it was is, so we met up, okay, we got chatting and that, and then against all her friends' advice, she came back to where we were staying, just to sort of chill out. That, of course, being Americans, they thought maybe crazy people, but no, it was a very pleasant evening, and we carried on chatting, and then a day or so later, me and Ian carried on our journey down to Key West. Yeah. And then on the way back, we stopped off again in Orlando, and we was going to go elsewhere, but we just stayed in Orlando and chilled out, and then.
And I took a few days off and just showed them some of the at that time. I mean, we're talking 1988. This was 1988, so I took them to a few of the more obscure places that, or people from the area would go to, like Blue Springs.
Basically, cut this long story short, because she will make it go on for 30 hours if we let her. We then returned to England, promising that I'd be coming back
the following year.
Yeah, as soon as I could, and that's exactly what I did.
And we wrote. I mean, these are the days before the internet, we wrote a lot of letters. Chris would go to the phone box and in England and get the phone number for the phone box. He put a few coins in, call me, give me the phone number so that I could call him back.
Anyway, we did that for quite a while, and eventually I came back to Orlando, and then
the next year
we moved in together, and we stayed there for 6 or so years.
Yeah.
And then eventually, despite what people might think to the contrary, England is a much better place to live than the United States. That's just the reality of it.
Well, especially if you're low to mid, income.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
So that's it. So that's how we met.
Yeah, that's how we met, and that's how we ended up coming back to England. Well, actually, your parents, they both passed now, but your dad was getting very ill, so that was another reason that we came back here.
Yeah.
So we stayed in Orlando for 6 years together, and then came back to England in 1995. So. We've been here. I've been here a long time.
I gave the most romantic sort of proposal of marriage at a lay-by on 95?
I think it was I-95.
I-95,
We were
yeah,
going
nice.
up to visit my
Yeah,
parents.
and I smashed a watermelon in her face to propose.
Yes. So
Must have done the trick anyway, because...
we ate a lot of watermelon in those days because people just sold those big old watermelons by the side of the road, and we picked one up and stopped at a parking, really pretty parking place.
But anyway, that's how we met anyway.
That's how we met. So just to let you guys know.
Despite everybody else thinking it wouldn't last 5 minutes, especially
he married me
friends.
for the green card. That's what everybody said. And his green card has probably been expired for at least 32 years.
Probably, yeah. But yeah, despite what they think, here we are, sort of 30 odd years later,
living in a van together, and actually mostly getting along most of the time.
All the time,
all the time. Just those little things that we like to do to each other, just to irritate each other, because it's fun.
All in the best possible taste.
Yes, because it's fun. So anyway, we're going to head out. I don't think you really need to see any more of the Clee Hills,
very nice,
because they are absolutely beautiful, but the cameras never picks it up the way it actually looks to your human eyes. So anyway, guys,
they should do, otherwise they'll be switching off because they'll be bored stupid.
Yeah, I'll just keep talking. See you later.
Hello again. Well, we're just in a little village called Cleobury, Mortimer. I'm just waiting for a breakfast, even though it is 1 o'clock. But it's a late breakfast, so I'm just waiting for a breakfast, and it's still incredibly beautiful blue sky and very hot and sunny. Dione sat opposite me with flat whites.
Yes, I'm here with a delicious flat white. It's really, really nice. And I think, did you say your breakfast is only £6?
Yeah, £6 for breakfast.
So we'll show a picture of the breakfast when it comes. So just gonna have a walk around here afterwards. See you in a bit. Hi guys. Well, we're back from the Clee Hills and
we are.
Other little adventures that we had along the way. It was really great.
It was. Yeah, we had a good time.
And we stopped at a cat charity shop in Craven Arms.
Yes, and she bought a hat.
My £2 Marks and Spencer's. Not a mark on it. It's great. So I'm very pleased with my purchases today.
A new look.
The wig was getting just a bit warm on a day like today. It was just ridiculous. So yeah, liking it, loving it. Anyway.
Until next time, really.
Yeah, until next time.
Yep.
We'll catch you all later. So those of you that are watching and have watched to the end, thank you. We really appreciate it. We'll see you later. Bye.